Okay, okay. Deepak. So the 16th edition of the Silf Turf Cricket League rolls on and start off another new exciting week. Saturday it is, one game coming your way, and the captains are out your way ready for the toss. So good luck to both the teams. JSA have won the toss and they've elected to bat first. So outwalk the players. It's the first game coming your way from ground number 2 of Modern School, Barakamba Road. The JSA winning the toss and electing to bat first, and I reckon that's a very good decision. That is an excellent decision, considering the fact that it gets trickier for you as a batting unit when you come out to bat second as the day progresses. This is a fresh start, an afternoon start today. We've had 2 games coming from ground number 2. The second one just about to start, and we are starting the first one here at ground number 2. What awaits us? That is the question. JSA taking on S&A Laws. So the fielding team in a confab at the moment. They're just selecting the new ball. Both the openers ready. So the fast bowler, it's got the brand new cherry in his hand. He will be running in. The 16th edition of the Silf Turf Cricket League 2024. What a start we've had to this tournament. And we roll on to another fresh new start of a weekend. Some exciting matches coming our way. The left armer will be bowling the first over. They were asked to bowl first by JSA. He's running in. He's coming over the wicket. That's a crisp stroke, but straight to the bat, straight to back to the bowler. That was fuller in length. Pitches it up a bit too full for his liking. That nicely came under the bat. He couldn't put away. He'd be disappointed, but he got a feel of that ball. That's what you want when you walk out. You are the opener and you're trying to assess the conditions. You don't know what the pitch is doing. You don't know what the bowling team is doing. You want to get one right of the middle of the bat. That time he got a thickish edge onto it. But that's also something you want as a batsman. You want to be off the mark as quickly as possible. It's always a relief. You are tentative when you haven't scored a single run off your bat. You question yourself, and when you take that single, the blood circulation gets going. Your body unwinds. You know, when you're padded up initially, when you walk out there, you're unsure, you're uncertain of how every stride should be. And once you take that single, you open up, your body opens up. Nicely defended, plays it to the onside, no chance of a run on that occasion. That is another dot delivery, and they won't really mind that. JSA testing the waters after winning the toss and electing to bat first. And that's something that most of the teams have done on this track, and they've been successful in doing so. What a shot that is, meanwhile. What a start to your day. Opens his account with a 6 and a stylish flick over the deep. No chance for anybody. That cleared the fence easily in the end. It was pure timing. On the pads, he was straying there, the bowler. Just picks it up nicely. Jersey number 100, Ashok Kumar, off the mark with a bang. And it was a loud bang at that. Rakesh Sangwan is running in. His lines, if he bowls it slightly wider than that line, he can create some trouble. It put up questions in the batsman's mark, but at the moment he's a bit too straight. Final delivery of the first over coming up. Ashok is the man on strike. Goes again. This time heaved it away towards the onside. That might run away. The fielder puts in the tumble, but he won't be able to stop it. That runs away for 4 more runs. Another short arm jab, another good shot. A positive start for JSA, and they are 11 for no loss after the first over. So another left armer from the other end. In fact, it's the same end. Remember, we switch ends after the end of the 10th over mandatory change of ends. But 2 left armers bowling in tandem. That's something we haven't seen in this tournament for a long, long time. S&A doing something unique here. Fresh new trick up their sleeves. It's nicely bowled, luring the batsman to play away from his body. He's looking to play it squarer because there's a big gap there. There's a sweeper cover. He's one of those fielders who's standing outside the 30-yard circle apart from the third man. Kutu is a boundary rider at the moment. The rest of the fielders are inside the circle. That could be a catch. But that's just burst through his fingers. But what an attempt that was. He got the timing pretty perfect, but I think that was hit really hard. That ball was traveling. And in the end, his intervention, stopping the ball from going towards the boundaries, that was racing. That is a great effort by the fielder. Advances down the track, and how did that even miss the off stump? He was in no control there. Both these batters now looking to play positive cricket. He looks to use his feet, looks to unsettle the left arm pacer, and almost losing his balance. And that ball not missing the off stump by much. Goes again, hits it hard, but will find the fielder. They will snake a single. That's good awareness. Excellent running between the wickets as well. So at the moment, JSA, they're trying to force the issue. They've got clarity in their minds. They will be looking for the big shots. They want at least 1 boundary every single over. And I think that's the right approach, because we've seen some big scores being put on this board. He hits it straight. That's the best place to hit it, but the bat just turning in his hands. Once again, not quite off the middle of the bat. Mid-on gets to it. Will only be a single. That's the end of the second. And JSA, they're 15 for no loss after the end of the second over. So immediate change in bowling. A right armer comes into the attack and he looks to bang it short. Batsman playing a tennis-like shot. Gets a single first up. Sosano. KSS into the attack. A very experienced campaigner. KSS. That is a smart shot. Had to make adjustments pretty late. KSS, he knew what the batsman was trying to do. Once again, looking back, it's slightly shorter and looks to bowl away from him. The batsman did well to get to it in the final moments. Shot again, he goes for it as he cleared the man comfortably. You have to say that is another six. Once again, banging in its shot. And to be honest, at that pace, you can't afford to do that on this deck. It sat up comfortably for Ashok Kumar. And he was waiting for it. Just when the ball arrived, he lashed onto it. And he sends it sailing. That is a very good hit. His second six of the innings. And he's up and running. Ashok Kumar early on. Ominous signs. Hits it straight. Builds it rather. Just one bounce and into the boundary rope straight this time. He's taken a liking for KSS. Ashok Kumar, and he's raced away to 21 of just 7. 2 boundaries and 2 maximums in this innings already. And he's looking good. That's exactly what the skipper of JSA wanted when he elected to bat first. So both the openers are off to a very positive start. Yes, will continue. Lasho go again. He goes, but this time through the offside, but he's found the fielder. Not quite off the middle of the bat. He was looking to cover that in-range, but he couldn't. The bat turning in his hands, and that's comfortably taken in the end by Jatin Kapoor. That is a very good catch, and that's a big breakthrough as well. JSA have lost the dangerous Ashok. He goes for 21, and they are 26 for 1 at the moment, JSA. The new batter is Akhil Anand with an offer. What an effort that is. That will race away towards the boundary ropes, but the fielder standing at covers. He was there, or rather he's standing at a point. But he was almost hanging in the air. With an offer. What a hit that was. Really got a gift first up. He's up and running with a boundary. There was absolutely no chance for the fielder patrolling the sweeper cover boundary. That over yielded a wicket, but that was expensive. 15 runs coming off it. Third gone. JSA. They were marching along, but they've just lost the wicket of Ashok. They're 30 for 1 after the end of the third. And the left armour will continue. He bowled well his previous over. That's punched.
Slight hesitation between both the batters. The striker wanted a single, the non-striker sending him back. Would have been interesting to see if the fielder had collected it cleanly and made a throw at the striker's end. Would have been close, but unfortunately for the fielding team, he fumbled. I think the batsman might just have made back. It's a good stroke, but he finds the fielder. Another tight single attempted. They get there in the end. See, because of the outfield and also the slowness of this pitch, the ball not really traveling quickly to the fielders inside the 30-yard circle. So the batsmen know they've got enough time by the time the throw comes in, and by the time the wicketkeeper collects it, they've got enough time to make it back. Whosoever is running to the danger end, looking to steer it away towards that gully point region. No run again. See, that is a camaraderie between these players. They are foes on the field, but they are the best of friends off it. You know, we sometimes we see heated exchanges between these players, but that's all part and parcel of this game. Looks to use his feet, not in control, but easily taken by the man standing at third man. In the end, such a soft dismissal. Well, he was once again looking to use the pace of the bowler, but hit it a bit too fine for his own liking. That is another one. One brings two, and JSA have lost their second. They are 31 for 2. And I believe it was Manish Bhatt who took the catch. How calm was he? It didn't move an inch.
So cases will continue. That's in the air, but that's safe. The placement was perfect. Just stand and deliver, and that has gone all the way as well. I didn't realize that. Well, he hit that so nonchalantly. It was just push. What a shot that is. Terrific stuff. And Sonak has just walked out to the middle facing his third delivery. Keeps it over long off, taking full toll of the field restrictions. That is a brilliant hit. A stunning shot. And KSS today has been expensive. He has picked up a wicket, an important wicket at that. But he's leaked runs. As I told you, he's vastly experienced. Oh, just doesn't get the timing of the jump right. Just like in the previous delivery, almost getting a wicket after a boundary hit off his bowling. Slicing it. And I really believe the fielder standing there didn't get the timing of the jump right. And I also have a feeling that he miscalculated where the ball was traveling to. Punches it. That's in the gap. No questions there. That's traveling straight towards the boundary ropes, and all the fielder has got to do is just fetch the ball back and give it to the bowler. That's a classy shot. And he's got so much of time, the batter. Plays the ball so late. Pristine timing. Oh, that's an interesting delivery. That's a low full toss. The batsman is bamboozled. So one for the over. Another low full toss. Once again carves it right through the gap. Nobody moved. Those two fielders standing at extra cover and mid-off, they didn't move an inch. That is another boundary.
He's come out with positive intent. Yes, wickets have fallen at the other end, and he doesn't care. Go straight again. Catch was the cries, but it was well over the fielder's head. Not a good start for KSS so far with the ball. He's leaked runs and 50 up as well for JSA with that boundary. What a way to bring up your team's 50. And Sonak races away to 21 of just 8. That run rate at the moment is soaring. It's almost 11. This is what this format is all about. It's a matter of a couple of overs or a couple of deliveries, and that could change the fortunes of every single team. You know, when they had lost their second wicket, JSA, S&A were all over the place. They were on top. They were chirpy. All of a sudden, they've lost their voices. Sonak, who just walked out, has raised to 21. KSS has been expensive. That's just within the try line. Ends the over with a dot. A big over. 21 runs coming off it. And JSA 53 for 2 after the end of the 5th. Another over of the power plays to be bowled. So the bowling team will persist with Nitin. He's into his 3rd over. Nicely getting on top of the bounce. Oh, a direct hit. And he would have been a corner. Good throw nevertheless. The wicketkeeper collects it. A quick single, a tight single. Now this should be some contest. Sonak taking on Nitin. Nitin has bowled 2.1, has given away just 7 runs. He's been mighty tidy. He's picked up a wicket as well. Now how will Sonak take on him? Take into equation that this is a final power play over. Sonak, if he goes for his shots, there won't be any half measures. Sensible, sensible. He knows that Nitin is bowling well. He's explored good areas, except for a few deliveries that he bowled a bit too straight in his first over. But apart from that, he's been good. Neither too wide, neither too straight. The length has been good too. That's nicely played. Slight fumble, but there is protection. Sweeper cover gets to it, keeps it down to just a single. It was hit well towards the square region. And as we keep saying, run scoring will get more and more difficult once the ball becomes old. It doesn't bounce as much. It's not as hard. Oh, that's nicely played. That's beautifully controlled. Right between the gap. And using the pace of the bowler to steer it away towards the 3rd man fence. And Bharat picks up his first boundary. So far he was playing the second fiddle. And he thought it was just about time to showcase his own skills. Bharat moves to 11. Goes big, Bharat. Is that a chance? The fielder positions himself and he takes it. Well, Bharat was playing the role of the sheet anchor so perfectly. He just got a boundary. There was no need for that hit. But he goes for it. He was looking to clear that long on boundary and hold out. In the end, they've lost their 3rd. The JSA are 59 for 3 as Bharat. He makes his walk back. He goes for 11.
He will be facing Nitin. Oh, just evading the wicket keeper. He was hesitant. The non-striker, he didn't want a single. In the end, no damage done, but a wicket coming off that over. The power plays are done and dusted. JSA, they're 59 for 3 after an eventful first 6 overs. So the field has opened up. There's protection in the deep. There's a fielder. He's patrolling the fine leg boundary. There's a long on. These are the fielders on the onside. Nobody inside the circle on the onside. Really interesting field. There is a lot of protection around that 30-yard circle on the covers. There's a man standing at gully. There's a point fielder. There's an extra cover. There's mid-off as well. And there's a sweeper cover as well. Looks to go inside out. Plays that really well. He's such a treat to watch, is Sonak. Once again, using his feet to great effect. And he's looked excellent, particularly through that region. Doesn't care what the ball is doing. He doesn't care what the bowler is doing. He will play his shots. Playing with so much of positive intent is Sonak. Moves to 26. Left arm seamer. He bowled the first over, squared him up. How well has he bowled that one? What really happened there? Did he roll his fingers on that one? Did that grip a bit? Whatever it was, the batsman, Sonak, wasn't too comfortable facing that. That tells you, will there be spin in it? That Saskaya would be a very difficult chance. Well, you knew he was never going to make it because he was running backwards, never in control. Very difficult to judge those catches. Excellent running between the wickets. Meanwhile, he's living dangerously at the moment as Sonak. But he's scoring quickly. So, puff of dust coming off every now and then when the ball is pitched. That makes you ask the question, how will the spinners fare on this track? And I think it's just about time that S&A bring about a spin-up and test it for themselves. Because I think it's a very good time to bring on a spinner. Sonak is enjoying the pace coming on to him. He loves to work with it. He's batting on 28. Final delivery of Rakesh's second over. Once again, making him check his shot. Plays it straight back to the bowler. That's the end of the 7th. 7 runs coming off it. And JSA, they're 65 for 3.
So the exact point what I was making to in the previous over, Jatin Kapoor with his off, he's into the attack. Batsman gets to the pitch of it, works it away towards the extra cover region, gets a single first up. And Kunal is off the mark with that single. Gets Sonak on strike. Would be interesting to see how Sonak works out a spin up, and immediately put a doubt in the batsman's mind as Jatin. Extra bit of zip off the pitch for him. And Sonak not in total control. That's what I was coming to. He loves space. He loves the ball coming onto him. Doesn't like it when it stops, but he can make enough power to put it away over the fence. And with that power, he can clear any boundary. That is another maximum. Moves into the 30s. What a stroke maker he is. Generally when you see a batsman, when they look to ease the pressure on themselves, they look to heave it. And they form that arch and they target that area between cow corner and long on more often than not. But not Sonak. Sonak is different. He loves the offside and he plays the big shots towards the offside. That's an unusual sight. I'm pretty sure he's strong on the onside as well, but this time he's hit it straighter. That's 4 more. Long off, couldn't reach up to it. That is another boundary. And he's racing away at the moment. S&A, they're trying everything, but nothing coming off. Sonak has taken charge. He's played positively and he's got the desired result as well. Another couple of deliveries to go. JSA have raised to 76. The run rate slightly coming down, 9.91. It was in excess of 10. Plays away from his body with an offer. Sweeper cover. Can he cut it off? He can't. That will be another 4. So initially, the first ball he did struggle. But then onwards, he decided that he was going to take on the spinner. Moves into the 40s. It's just 8 runs shy of a scintillating half century here. He's taken just 21 deliveries to get to 42. Final delivery of the 8th. It has been a good one for the batting team. Goes again. This time there is a chance. The fielder, he will get there. He'll take it. There is a big wicket in the context of the game. And JSA have lost their 4th. That's how he plays. You live by the sword, you die by it. He was once again looking to clear that long offense, but he's found the fielder stationed there perfectly. And he pouches that. That is a big, big wicket. They've lost their 4th. करना क्या है?
More will continue. That is a very good delivery. And a new batter walks out to the middle. The new batsman is at the non-striker's end because the wicket had fallen off the final delivery of the previous over. Once again, width on offer, he was looking to guide it away. Loose shot in the end. It was nothing short. He was looking to guide it towards the third man region. Looks to guide it away. Another swing and miss. So 3 dots on the trot. Brilliant comeback this by Rakesh. He's into his third. Oh, nicely played. Nicely bowled as well. That nagging line once again, this time coming sharply into the right-hander. And Kunal negates that. Just a push back to the bowler. No chance of a run. 4 dots on the trot. And that was a heavy blow to the batting team. Souvik was playing so well. It did the bulk of the scoring. He was batting on 42. Another dot delivery. Good fielding in his follow-through. So far, the pendulum has swung both ways. Really difficult to call it shots as to which team has fared better. That is a good stroke, but once again, only for a single. So just a solitary run coming off that over, 9th gone. And the batting team, they're 81 for 4. So this would be the final over before the drinks interval. The off-spinner Jatin will continue. Tosses it up nicely. That's heaved away. That's in the gap as well. That's 4. No chance for the fielder there. Takes it up, reaches to the pitch of the delivery and puts it away right in the gap. That's a very good shot. And no risk involved there. That is smart cricket. Kunal moves to 6. The new man still stranded at the non-striker's end. He's yet to face his first delivery. Kunal once again targets that same region. The fielder this time around gets to the ball. And I reckon the throw was at the wrong end. It was at the non-striker's end. They get another brace. The score moves to 87 at the moment. This is the 10th over of the innings. They'd be very happy with the run rate, but what they want is a partnership and a big one at that. They want 2 players to take this game deep. That's a skyer. That could be taken. And nobody calls for it. False save. Well, both long on and long off, I reckon, had a chance to get to it, but they were not certain. They were not attacking the ball. They were humbly coming up to the ball. And in the end, that ball falls safe right in between 3 fielders. And I feel even the bowler could have gone for that catch, but it would have been a difficult chance nevertheless. What a way to get off the mark. Stylish stroke towards the extra cover region. Only for a single though. So final delivery of the 10th over coming up. Kunal is the man on strike. Deft touch. Guides it away. Gets a single, one more run. So I reckon there's rather one more delivery to go in this over. And at the halfway mark, GSA look pretty comfortably placed. S&A, I'm sure they'd be looking to pick up more wickets to stem the flow of runs. Well, you can't pick up wickets with deliveries like those. So final delivery of the 10th. Oh, is that through? Is that through? He's celebrating. The bowler, he's 100% sure. Well, what is the question all about? Extra bit of bounce. Nicely bowled. Himanshu. He's a wily spinner, Himanshu. He's a wily fox. Has got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Oh, is that cleaned up? Has he cleaned him up? I think he has. That's gone right through. Fires it in, bowls it straight and full. And GSA, they've lost half their side. Himanshu straight away into the act has picked up his first. Man is there, but he's at the non-striker's end. But what a pickup shot that is by Kunal. That's been put away. Plays that with the spin and heaves it towards the onside, long apart of the ground, and clears it with relative ease. A wicket has just fallen. No pressure shown. So the off spinner will continue, goes towards the offside this time around. Will that be a wicket? It is! So the dangerous Kunal departs just at the stroke of the 3-figure mark. They've lost another one, JSA. Well, the intent is right. They are playing positive cricket. But also, they're losing wickets. They're playing some aerial strokes. And this time it's a dangerous Kunal who has to depart. Jatin picks up another wicket, his second. They're 100 for 6 at the moment. And things not looking for JSA. They need a partnership and a big one. So what that does is, that brings out 2 new batsmen out there in the crease. And both of them yet to get off the mark. Both of them yet to play their first delivery. Zubair had just walked out. But he's at the non-striker's end. Himanshu, he's the new batter. He will take charge. He'll be facing his first delivery. He'll be facing Jatin Kapoor. So Himanshu and Harshit, 2 new batters out there. Start of the 12th. Excellent start for the bowling team after the drinks interval. Nicely bowled. The batsman just pushes it towards the offside, finds the fielder, no chance of a run. This is turning out to be a good over. Jatin Kapoor is such a vital cog in this team. An important player. Oh, is that another one? The question has been asked. The square leg umpire is unmoved and he's referred it. Technology will be in use. So he just about survives. Does Himanshu? That was nicely bowled. The batsman almost losing his balance there. Was looking to play it, work it away towards the offside. Gets away with it. The wicketkeeper was quick to whip off the bails, but the batsman had made it back comfortably in the end. The current run rate 8.70. Cuts it away, makes room for himself. Sweeper cover should cut it off. He does. He's off the mark with that single is Himanshu. Gets Harshit on strike. Harshit will be facing his first delivery. What an eventful over this has been. A 6 first delivery and picks up the dangerous Kunal. 7 runs has 7 runs have come off this one so far, and he ends it with a date. Rather, there's one more delivery to go in this over. Harshit, the man on strike, is yet to get off the mark. Harshit looks to hit it hard, hits it straight back to the bowler. 7 runs come off it, and a wicket as well. An important one at that. 12th gone. The JSA, they're 101 for 6.
Spinners bowling in tandem.
Oh, that's aerial. Will that be taken? I think it will just fall short. It does. That was a late call. That could be a run out. It is a run out. There was no clarity there. Initially they were content with a single, but it was a very late call to come back for the second. And he isn't impressed one bit. That is another wicket. It's a comedy of errors out there. Something that they did not want. An unfortunate mode of dismissal. A run out, and they've lost their 7th. It's looking not too pleasant for the batting team out there. Going from bad to worse. 102 for 7. JSA, after a positive start, at the moment they are reeling. And they'd be hoping that they can play out their 20 overs. Himanshu Dubey into his second. So once again, it's 2 new batters out there, both of them yet to get off the mark. Akshat Jain is the new batsman. He walks in at number 9. He will be the man on strike. His approach to the crease is very interesting, Himanshu. That's a very good stroke to get off the mark. That's a play towards the offside, gets a single. Akshat Jain off the mark first up. And these two spinners, over the years we've seen them bowling in tandem. And there's confusion. What's happening there? He doesn't want to get back to the striker's end. Well, had he collected it cleanly, that would have been another run out. There's all sorts of confusion out there in the middle.
Drills it towards long off. This should be a much easier single. No confusions there whatsoever. He's off the mark with that single. Harshit back on strike. So the point I was coming to is Himanshu and Jatin, throughout this competition, we've seen them bowling in tandem, and they really keep the batters on a tight leash. They are wily and they bowl wicket to wicket. And talking about being wily, Himanshu in particular, if you see his approach to the stumps, he keeps the batsman guessing at all times. You're waiting for him to deliver because sometimes there's that long pause, exactly what I was talking about. Looks to heave it away, looks to hit his way out of trouble. Another brilliant over, 4 runs and a wicket coming off it. So 13th gone, JSA 105 for 7. That's over pitched, squeezes that out, plays it straight to the fielder, no chance of run. Goes big, isn't in total control. Oh, that's been put up. That should have been taken, but that's been put on. It hit all the hard work, came in, run, got himself into a very good position at the last moment. He's put that down. I think he just lost his balance there. Is that a wicket? It is! The very next delivery picks him up. That is another big blow. This is brilliant bowling. JSA have lost their 8th. It's going from bat to worse. They're staring down the barrel now, JSA. So then now again, batsman walks out to the middle. They've got some work to do, these two. R.D. Shukla joins forces with Akshat Jain. He's batting on 3. This is the 14th over of the innings. And things, as they stand, not looking good for the batting team. JSA. Jatin will bowl out. He's picked up 3 wickets. And that's the kind of bowler he is. Sometimes he could be expensive, but he picks up crucial wickets. That's the role he plays in the team. And that was a wild delivery. Awful stuff. Might just have slipped out from his fingers. That is a no ball. And a big no ball. That is a terrible delivery. And it will be a free hit. So free hit coming up. Good thing that his spell is coming to an end. That's a beamer. from a spinner, imagine. Free delivery, uses his feet, comes down the track, drills it towards long off, only gets a single. Good looking stroke from R.D. Shukla, off the mark. So final reduction, man on strike. So just what I was referring to, the spinners came into the attack and they've ruled the roost so far. A single, he will keep strike. Another successful over coming to an end. 4 runs and a wicket coming off that one as well. 14th gone, JSA, they're 109 for 8. Himanshu, he's in the third. Couldn't get down in time, but Long gets rounded. Will keep it down to just a single. And Himanshu has picked up an important wicket. After this, he's got another over to go. Oh, just checking his shot at the last moment. He was looking for that big shot towards the onside. At the last moment, changes his shot because Himanshu varies his pace nicely. That was bowled quicker and flatter. 111 for 8 at the moment, JSA. The first thing in their minds would be to play out the 20 overs, to finish their quota of 20 overs. That was slower through the air. Catch it as a call. Won't reach up to the fielder. Standing at long on. And, this has brought about their downfall in this innings, playing too many aerial shots, JSA. And they are still at it. They're still looking for the big boundaries. They're hitting it in the air, giving chances to the fielders. And these two, the spinners that is, have bowled really well. More often than not, they bowled slower through the air. They've asked the batsmen to work out their own pace. They haven't given away any pace for the batsmen to work with. In the block ball, squeezes that out. Interesting to see. Will they come back for the second? Well, the non-striker wanted it, sent back by his partner at the striking end. Now, can R.D. Shukla and Akshat Jain take it deep? Their team would love it. And if they get from this situation to 150, they'd be delighted. They'd be really happy. That would be a great effort if they could get to 150. They'll come back for the second. That's sloppy work. Wide, a single taken by the batters. And they get a second courtesy overthrows. That just deviated after hitting the stumps. Plays a big slog towards the deep. Gets another single. One more run. So the strike bowler comes into the attack. So they want to close the curtains on this one. S&A. Start of the 16th. Rakesh is back into the attack. He'll be finishing off his quota. Single off the first one. Rakesh again running in. Oh, out of the pads. And the umpire raises his finger. That's straight. That's going on to crash onto the stumps. That is another one. He immediately strikes in his final over. JSA have lost their ninth. They are reeling at the moment. They are in a lot of trouble. And they run the risk of being bundled out within their quota of 20 overs. The number 11 will walk out. What can he bring to the table? The number 11, the left-hander, walks out. Anirudh, the strike bowler for JSA, is facing the strike bowler of S&A, and he's been cleaned up once again. That's 2 and 2 for Rakesh. Brought late into the attack. And he's amongst the wicket, 2 of them. So JSA have been bundled out for 118. A paltry 118, and that invariably means that S&A, if they are to win this game, they've got to chase down 119 in their quota of 20 overs. Low scoring affairs. Sometimes these kind of games, these low scoring affairs, they tend to be the most interesting ones as well. So talking about the summary of this game, Bharat and Ashok, skipper along with Ashok, provided a great start to JSA. They were up and running, they were roaring initially in the power play overs. The skipper making 11 of 13. Ashok, he ran away to 21 of just 8. Akhil, he made 4. The top scorer of this innings was Sonak, who played brilliantly up until he was dismissed by Jatin. He made 42. Kunal made 17. Bode, he made 2. Harshit, the wicket-keeper batsman, he could only make 1. Himanshu was run out unfortunately for 2. Akshat Jain made 8. R.D. Shukla made 3. Anirudh, he was the last man dismissed. He went for a first ball, golden duck. And talking about the wickets column, everybody was amongst the wickets. Rakesh, he picked up 2. Nitin picked up 2. KSS was expensive, but he picked up a wicket. Jatin was the top bowler, the top wicket taker, picked up 3 wickets in his quota of 4 overs. Himanshu bowled 3 overs. He was very economical, gave away just 14 runs and picked up a wicket. And when the batting team, when S&A that is, when they come out to bat, 119 will be the target for them if they are to win this match. पास आ जाता हूँ थोड़ा। दिक्कत ये साइड स्क्रीन है ना यहाँ पे। यहाँ बैठूंगा मेरे को नहीं दिखेगा। नहीं व्यू अरे नहीं बॉल आएगी मेरे को। मेरे तक नहीं आएगी अब तुमने तो इतना बचाव लगा रखा। आज कम है, आज कम रह गया। नहीं बैठे सामने थोड़ा पास आ।
Outwork the opening batters. As I told you, Jatin is a vital cog in this team. He bowls up some useful off spinners in the middle. But more importantly, he's the opening batsman of this team. And he will be the man who would look to take on the bowlers up front. Remember, the target is not the biggest, it's just 119. Manoj has been an able partner for Jatin throughout the years. And the pair of these two, they'd be hoping that they can provide a positive start. Jatin immediately with a good looking stroke towards the offside. There is a sweeper cover, gets one run. He's up and running, so is JSA. Manoj on strike, he'll be facing his first. So that's what a left-hand, right-hand combination brings to the table. As fielders, you've got to constantly switch positions.
As a bowler, you've got to stick to your lines and lengths, and you've got to alter your lines. Manoj, the right-handed bat. So immediately, JSA, they brought in a spinner. Because it was the spinners for S&A. Manoj Kumar Singh facing the left-arm bowler Anirudh Watts. Plays that late, plays that from under his eyes, pushes it straight to short cover. I really like that aggressive field set. He's moved back now. He was pretty close to the batter. He slightly moved back. He goes big, Manoj. Could be a wicket. Just short of the man. Just short of that fielder standing at square leg. Was a dangerous stroke. And S&A Law, the last thing they want is a wicket up front. That will open but that has opened the floodgates for a flurry of boundaries this innings. That's the first one. And off the bat of Manoj. He's off the mark in style. That was a very safe stroke to begin with. Aerial all right, but away from the fielder standing at mid-off. Could start this for S&A. They've been sensible. They've played every single delivery according to the merit of the ball. Extra bit of bounce, turn as well. That's the end of the first over. S&A Law, they are 5 for no loss. So fast bowler. He's come into the attack and was a quick one, but just within the tram line. He's looking to bowl away from the radar of the left-handed batsman. Sure enough, he's put that away. That's Jatin's first boundary. Bangs it in short. And he was up for it. Puts it away right in the gap. Pushes it. Gets right behind the line of the ball. Straight back to the fielder this time. No chance of a run. Tight in defense, very compact. Cleans it towards the offside. The fielder should get around it. It doesn't get down. And that's 4 more. That was drilled. That was smoked hard. And that's 4 more. Well, when you're trying to defend 190, You've got to be top notch in the field. You've got to be aggressive. You've got to attack the ball. You've got to get to it. You've got to prowl like tigers. You can't give away free runs. The fast bowler will continue. He's working up good pace, but Jatin won't mind that. He's not somebody who's rattled by raw pace. He's a classical batsman, an attacking one at that. He loves the hard new ball because that is something that really comes onto the bat. Loves pace on it. Final delivery of the second over coming up. Manoj is the man on strike. He's hit one to the fence the previous over. We'll probably get another one. He does. On the patch, puts it away. A very good over. 2 boundaries coming off it for S&A. And the second one gone. S&A Law, they're 18 for no loss. So the left arm orthodox spinner will continue. S&A are off to a good start. And it gets better. It gets better. That's gone all the way. That's 6. Just about clears the ropes. Takes it on the full and sends it sailing. And Jatin and Manoj combined together, they are a dangerous pair. If they get to a big start, they get to a good start, then you as an opposition are in trouble. That's exactly what's happening here. Thrashes it. Sweeper cover should cut it off. He does. Keeps it to 2. Keeps it to 1 rather, I beg your pardon. So this is a positive start already. The third over. Sends it packing first up. Great start to the over. Great start to the innings. Extra bit of bounce. He was looking to guide it away towards the third man fence. Extra bit of bounce. Taking it past the bat. And a good take by the wicket keeper. Reading the variations well. Reading the bounce on the strike. Manoj gets down on one knee and puts it away in the gap. That's one more. The fielder does try, but in the end, it's the ball that wins the race. Another boundary, and these two at the moment are dealing in boundaries. And they haven't really had to work hard for it. They played some good cricketing shots. The risk has been paid off. So far, JSA not having a good day with both bat and ball. They've had a few moments of brilliance, but apart from winning that toss, So far, nothing going in their way. Goes high. That will, or that lands safely. That should have been taken. That was aerial. And he gets away with that, does Manoj. The fielder trying there. He came in running, almost gets into a wonderful position. Couldn't hold on to it. He's disappointed. He's got every right to be. The left-hander is back into the attack. They've got two great starts, both these batsmen. The sweeper cover comes in. Long on goes back. I don't think that's a good ball against Jatin. I hope he doesn't give him any room. Drills it straight to that man who had moved back. Gets a single, he will keep strike. That's the end of the third. S&A Law, they're going along nicely. The 31 for no loss. Their run rate is 18.33 and they just require 5.18. It's just 88 runs required of next 17 overs. So the medium pacer Himanshu into the attack. Jatin just dabs at it, finds the man coming in from point. He wanted to make sure that they don't take a single. Every run here matters for the bowling team. That's an elegant looking shot. That is protected in the deep. Well struck in the end. Jatin is equally good on both sides of the ground. The offside, the onside. He plays shots all along the park. That would be very evident if you look at his wagon wheel. Manoj, he's back on strike. He has a look around the field. He's had 3 hits to the fence. All classical shots. He's batting on 13 at the moment. So Gully moves to short third man. There's a point fielder. There's a cover fielder. There's mid-off. And nobody patrolling the boundary ropes to the offside. Manoj is particularly strong towards the onside. There's a skyer. That could be taken. That could be the first one. But that's been put down. Sums up the kind of day that JSA are having. And went miles high in the air. He got into very good position. The man standing at mid-off. But in the end, that didn't stick for him. That adds to the misery. Manoj again advances down the track, plays it straight back to the bowler who does well in his follow-through. Would you believe it? They had taken 2 runs while all those things unfolded. Excellent running between the wickets. Gets on top of the bounce. Works it away towards that backward point fielder who does well. Doesn't concede any runs.
That travelled quickly to him. They didn't even attempt a single. Final delivery of the fourth coming up. Oh, hits it nicely. Trashes it hard. The fielder does exceptionally well. But unfortunately, he couldn't stop the ball from going towards the boundary ropes. That was a valiant effort in the end, but a good one. So boundary to finish the over. 7 runs coming off it. They're 38 for no loss, and they're going along nicely after the fourth. So the medium pacer will continue with an offer. Gets on top of it. And he puts it away. It's right through the gap. That went racing towards the boundary ropes. Sweeper cover did try, but the ball was traveling so quickly. And Jatin, his eyes lit up when he saw that width on offer. Adi Shukla into the attack, and he's greeted with a boundary. First up, opening the face of the bat once again in the gap. Will that run away? You bet. Back-to-back boundaries. This is good stuff. Scintillating batting. Things are so far not looking good for JSA. Their body language tells you everything. They're down and out. Jatin Kapoor moves to 23, rather he moves to 27 with that boundary. He's such a talented cricketer. The MVP for his team. With the ball, he performs. With the bat, more often than not, he's scoring runs, piling them up on the pads of the batsman. He was looking to tuck it away. There is a big wicket gap. That's between backward square leg and the mid wicket. It's a big gap towards that mid wicket region. Slaps it. Long off. He gets to it. Just gets a single. One more run taken. So immediately the fielders have to make the necessary arrangements for the right-handed batsman who comes in. And S&A Law Offices, they're racing at the moment. They seem to be in a hurry. That required run rate is just 4.70, and they've got all their 10 wickets intact. That's down the leg side. Good. Oh, that's so unfortunate. 50 up for S&A Law and 50 up in quick time as well. That's a lose now. That's what happens when there's a left-hand, right-hand combination out there. It's never easy for you as a bowler. Adi Shukla bowling his first. He was bowling all right to the left-hander. That would have been a perfect delivery to any left-hander, but it was the right-handed Manoj, unfortunately, for the bowler who was on strike. And it travelled so quickly. The wicket-keeper couldn't stop it, unfortunately. 50 up in grand fashion. And very, very quickly. Wide and 4 byes. 5 extra runs given away. Manoj at the bat at the moment, batting on 19. He's batted well. He's got 2 reprieves. That's a good looking shot. He's good towards the outside, but this time he has the time did well. That's straight to the fielder. They've got a foot in the door, JSA. The dangerous Manoj, he has to depart. He goes for 19. And Hardy Shukla gets a wicket. He was expensive, but he gets a wicket in his first over. S&A Law, they're 52 for 1. So Atul is the new batter who walks out to the middle. Adi Shukla providing his team the first breakthrough in this innings. Hopefully for them, many more to come. Just 67 require. They need a flurry of wickets. That's not a good delivery to start off with. That's a gift. And Atul puts it away right in the gap. That's exactly what you want when you walk out to the middle. So an eventful over that fifth gone. S&A Law Offices, they're 56 for 1. So start off the final over of the power plays. That's another elegant, stylish looking shot played by Jatin all along the carpet, but sweeper cover was positioned precisely for that shot.
It's only a single, gets Atul back on strike. Atul hit his first one to the fence. That was a loosener just after the wicket. Adi Shukla bowling on the pads of the batsman. All he had to do was get bat on it, and that would have been racing away towards the fence because there existed a big gap between fine leg and square leg. So it's a proportionate field. You've got 4 men on the offside. Oh, that's a full toss. He would be upset that he couldn't put it away. Plays it away towards the cover region. There's, as I said, there's 4 men on the offside for the new man, 5 men on the onside. Now the scenario changes. Jatin is back on strike, and so far, apart from that pull stroke, Jatin hasn't looked to exploit their onside field. He's generally very good with the onside as well. It's been a packed offside, and I think it's a plan that JSA have worked upon. They're bowling wide to Jatin.
Well, not on that occasion. That's straighter. That's gone all the way. That's 6 more. Taking full toll of the field restrictions. Well,
that is 6 more. Jatin really seems to be in a hurry. But that's the way he plays. Just as I mentioned, he hit 1 over long on because just 3 fielders on the onside for him. Now long on, pushed back.
He goes through the offside. That could be a wicket. Oh, that's been put down.
That's been put down again. Would you believe it? That should have been a wicket. And it was the all-important wicket of Jatin. Oh, he's hurt. To make things worse, he seems hurt. It's going from bad to worse for JSA, S&A Law. They won't mind that. They'd be pretty happy that their talismanic batsman Jatin is still out there. He gets a reprieve. He's batting on 35 of 18 deliveries. Himanshu into his second. Takes it on the full, drills it towards long off, gets a quick single. Gets Atul on strike to face the final delivery of the 6th as well as what would be the final delivery of power plays. The field restrictions can be eased after this. Required run rate has come down below 4. It's 3.81. That's sensible. Just a push. He saw the fielder. It's just on the verge of the 30-yard circle. Just a push. Gets a single to keep strike. That's the end of the power play over. 6th gone. S&A Law, they're going along nicely. They're 66 for 1 at the moment. They require just 53 of the next 14 overs. So Akshat into the attack. Atul is the man on strike once again on the pass. That will be a wide. He'll
get a single. Now the best of starts for Akshat Jain. Straight away off radar. So these are freebies. These are easy runs that S&A Law, they are being dished out by JSA. Not something you can afford to do when you're looking to defend a target of just 119. Oh, short in leg. And he just swings that away and swings it in disdain. That's a monstrous hit. What a shot that was. That was a shot and a half. Jatin moves into the 40s in some style. Well, rather, now just 45 required. And JSA need to do something here. Jatin goes again. This time just one bounce into the boundary ropes. He wants to finish things off quickly. Gets 4 more runs. 46 of just 21. What a knock he's playing. Well, he's been the leading run scorer for his team throughout the history of this tournament. And he's off to a good start this season as well. Nothing has changed. Just the numbers, just the season, and just the jersey. It's the new color pattern. The chart remains the same. The intent remains the same. The hunger for runs remains the same. And talent never goes away. What a way to bring up your 50. 50 in style. That's the biggest of them lot. 52 of just 22 deliveries. This is brilliant hitting. Absolutely spectacular. And that is another 50 in his career. Consistency is his second name. S&A Law, 84 for 1. And at the moment, he's taking Akshat Jain for a ride. He's tonking him all along the park. Will he go for more? The bowler switches to around the wicket. Short again, goes again, another one, 3 on the trot. Oh, that's cleared the park. That has almost cleared the boundary ropes and also the school compound. Just within that big wall of a modern school, Barakamba Road. I think it's those big greens that has saved the ball from going towards the main road of Barakamba Road. It's a good thing that he's a lawyer. Otherwise, he would have inflicted some damage if that hard new ball was going towards the roads. It's a busy road out there. And Jatin has been busy scoring all these runs and hitting sixes. This time all along the ground. Should get at least one. Misfield. Sweeper cover does the rest. He does the clean. Just a single. He'd be happy, Akshat. And it's not Jatin who faces him. So got a 6 first ball, then a boundary, then another 6, and then the third one of the over. Moves to 59. Final delivery of the 7th one coming up. Just 28 required. Uses his feet. Good take by the keeper. He was looking to inflict a run out at the striker's end. Atul looking to use his feet. He too wants to join in on the party. And why did you miss out? Had a good day at the office. Well, not quite where he intended to hit it, but will get a single. And he will keep strike. That's the end of the 7th. A massive over. 27 runs coming off it. 7th gone S&A. They're just 26 runs of drift from a brilliant victory. And this would be a landslide victory for them. They're 93 for 1. Now Kunal has got the ball in his hands, and that's gone already for him. To make things worse, that has gone for a boundary as well. That's gone all the way. A 6, a full toss, and will be a free hit as well. Hundred up for S&A. So free hit delivery. So free hit coming up. Atul batting on 13. Uses his feet, creams it away towards the offside. That will be 4 more. What a display of batsmanship we've seen today. And JSA, their bowlers have borne the brunt of it. It's been a brutal strike. They've totally shattered the confidence of JSA. The worst possible start for them in this tournament. Goes again, this time through the onside, this time in the gap as well. Back-to-back boundaries. 4 more runs. And we are coming to a very quick conclusion. Well, 119 was never going to be enough. But little did we know that this will be a walk in the park for S&A Law. Just 2 big hits away from a landslide victory. S&A. The leggy ball straight. He goes straight through. That's 6-4. If there's anything Jatikin can do, Atul is showing I can do better. That is 6 more. We've seen some towering 6s today. And the fielders, most of them are not. They have been just required to fetch the ball. 5 runs away from victory are S&A. Can he close it with another big one? He does try all along the ground this time. Was pitch fuller, was pitched up. Stylish stroke by Atul. Gets another single long on. Okay. On the pads. The bowler is confident. Wide call by the umpire. So another extra given away. The bowler was very confident. Jatin batting on 59. Another 2 deliveries to go in this over. 3 runs required. He goes big. That's Cortez. That's it. That's the match. That's the game for you. So big victory for S&A, and they won this one by 9 wickets and with a lot of overs to spare. That will be such a morale booster for S&A Law, and they've totally decimated JSA.
दोनों केबल ऊपर खींच ली पहले